Hey everyone, welcome back to Creative Callouts. I'm Giggila, and this time I'm joined by CatPawShoe, who is a creative creator who has worked on Cardinal and is also a YouTuber. CatPaw, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So let's jump straight into this. So, obviously, how long have you been around in creative for?
God, I've been around here ever since like 2020 when I was working on making Fortnite like mini BRs on my Switch with my friends.
Oh, wow, okay.
I've been around here for a while. Um, just over time, I've been getting new consoles and new stuff, and we've been growing in the community. And yeah, I've been here for a bit.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Yeah,
So obviously, I think I don't, correct me if I'm wrong, but your biggest map is Cardinal BR.
yeah, yeah. No, it is. Cardinal is like the map I made, but like after Shards Light. It's my first like dip into modular terrain for a map. Um, and I think it went pretty damn well. Um, it was definitely a a big break for me. Trying to get my name out of the community because at the time when I made Cardinal, I had like 400 subs, but when I made Shards Light, I had like 40. So it did raise a lot of the attention that I was able to get myself.
Mm. Yeah, no, I mean you've now got yourself as mainstay kind of like creative creator in the mini BR scene, as
Hmm.
you even got nominated for a CBR award, didn't you? For
Yeah, I was a content creator.
yeah, how was that? Getting that recognition?
Uh, I've always I've always liked making content. It's one of my favorite things, just the editing process, the process of like recording the video, all that. I've really enjoyed that. I've been doing that for like what like 6 years now. I think my first video is
Oh
six
wow.
years old now. I've always loved doing it and just seeing me being recognized up there with people like Jackass, It's just like it's really it's really interesting. And I really love how I was able to get that far to the point where people were voting for me to get nominated
Yeah.
to win that award.
Yeah, no, I think Jackass did walk out with the awards, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he did.
Um,
He is just a bigger creator. He's a great creator. I love Jackass. I love his content. I have no feuds with him. He's great.
yeah, no, Jackass, obviously he's got one of the biggest mini VR maps there is right
Hmm.
now. And obviously he's got more than a foot in the door when it comes to mini BRs. He's been
Yeah.
here for a while, working on things, and but no, I mean, jumping back to your YouTube side, you've got 1K on YouTube, I think it is. I can't
Hmm.
actually remember the exact number, but I know you're over 1K, and you've done streams on there, videos, and how have you found doing that sort of thing?
Oh, streams have been so I stream a laptop and I would stream more, but it's just my laptop. It's so annoying to stream on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I started streaming like what, a year ago when I was like building Hunger Games map. It's so hard for me to stream, so that's why I don't do that much. But the video, like making videos, is one of my favorite things because I'm able to edit it through, get my own like soundtrack on. It's just really fun. I would do more streams if I actually had like the capability to, and the hardware to. I just don't have that. But yeah, like all things aside, I really love doing both of those things. I love entertaining people. I love seeing what people have to say about like the stuff I do and the content I create and what they liked about it. Because it's just fun to see that. It's fun to get it critiqued on. It's like art. You innovate, you do new things, and from the content I've made, I mean, I've changed over the years. I've gotten better at editing, and I just love making content.
Yeah, I mean, I can absolutely relate to working off a laptop because that's exactly what I'm working on.
Yeah.
And the struggles I've had with this laptop are but nothing short of miserable at points
Mhm.
with
Yeah, I know
having
exactly.
recording sessions just disappear and anything like
Yeah.
that. It's like I cannot stream on here. I have to stream through any other way but this laptop. But it does the job, just about at points. But no, it is obviously difficult working with limited resources, but I think it's definitely more of a credit to you to have this sort of range on your content with just using a laptop and obviously creative. I think that's a credit to
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
And
I mean,
obviously,
yeah,
yeah, no, it's great to see obviously people use what resources they do have because obviously it helps to have a beast of a computer, but it's not needed in some cases.
yeah, exactly, exactly. Because you just gotta learn. You just gotta figure out the way.
Yeah,
Hardware's great, but you just gotta figure it out.
yeah. I mean, hey, I most of people I work with don't have the top notch like computers. Well, there are a couple,
Yeah.
but um, but no. Let, let's move on to something that you've got coming out in the future. Cardinal
Mm.
season 3.
Cardinal season 3, dude. Okay, I just wanna talk about this. Do you know when the last Cardinal season launched?
I know it was. I want to say last year.
Yeah, it Cardinal season 2 launched in April of 2023. It has been almost an entire year since I've made a new one. And the thing
Oh
with
wow.
Cardinal season 3 is the map is entirely underground
Mm,
because every Cardinal season I want to do something different. I want to like break the mold. I want to make something unique with an entire brand new map, but it's still following the same storyline, and it's like an evolving map like you normally see, but it's in different like locations. And the thing with this like underground map is, I mean, it's completely done now, but this map has literally taken me like 6 months to make,
yeah.
including like Back to Shards Light, which is the show happening pretty soon. But yeah, no, it's taken me a really long time, and it is very close to getting out. Um, yeah, no, Cardinal season 3 is one of the best things I've made yet. It is people like people have gone into the map and seen it, and their minds were blown, and I love seeing people be so excited for it.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen obviously season 3, but
Yeah.
from what the images I have seen, it looks great and it is definitely something that I think the mini VR community is gonna look forward to seeing.
Hmm.
I'm sure it'll get decent amount of attention on it, as
Hopefully,
most established creators at this point at least get recognition on their map when they release it. So, but yeah, no, hopefully it
for
does
sure.
well. Hopefully it does well for you. And yeah, no, it should be great to see.
Hmm.
But yeah, obviously, do you is because obviously I know season 2 was 1.0.
Yeah.
Is your season 3 UEFN or is it 1.0?
So it was built in 1.0. Like I use modular for it. It's entirely built in 1.0, like all the mechanics and all that. But I am going to port it into 2.0, and I'm gonna see if I'm gonna able to do HLDs, and then automatically it'll just do Lumen. And Cardinal season 3 with Lumen is something I am looking forward to very much. So
Yeah, I mean, Lumen on any sort of map kind of majorly helps it. I know with whenever we
yeah.
want to look at something we've just finished working on, like Starfall and that, we always one of us gets onto Lumen and we just get to see what it looks like. And
Hmm.
some of the images you get to see of your own map that you've worked on, getting to see it completed, it is an
It is
amazing
so good.
feeling. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is really good.
But yeah, but I mean that I don't think I'm never going to make a 2.0 map. Because Cardinal season 3 is not is a 1.0 map, but I don't know. Cardinal season 4 might be 2.0. Who knows? You know. I need more time for that. I haven't really been able to dig into 2.0 just yet, honestly,
I
but we'll
mean,
see.
yeah,
It's in the future.
2.0 is a vast area,
It
and
is, yeah,
it is amazing tool to work with, but it's also a very difficult tool to work with.
yeah. I've heard
And
horror stories from so many people.
oh gosh, yeah. Especially with the week's just gone updates, they changed how the map memory works a bit,
Hmm,
and the project size for it. I think nearly every single mini BR had an issue that week because of it.
Jesus.
I know X lost his map for a bit. Golden Islands has lost their entire map. Um, Starfall had a lighting issue. Um, uh, other maps had other issues too, but
Hmm,
those are the ones that I know definitely happened.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
obviously, Epic always seems to find some way to break something, or
yeah,
no discredit to them, but I mean that no one's perfect. But I would like to
yeah,
see Epic try and use UEFN instead of their Fortnite assets for once, and actually see how many issues we have for it.
yeah. I feel like Epic needs to just do a big, like, get some of their resources, put it into fixing bugs in both creatives, because
Hmm.
2.0, it is so buggy. 1.0 is also so buggy. They just need to fix them both.
Yeah.
It's so hard to develop anything nowadays, especially with, like, I would be kind of fine if everything was fine, and like I'd be okay if discovery wasn't a mess either, but it is also. So it's like both of them being a mess is just, it makes creative mode and making maps just so much harder, because you put so much time into something and then someone makes Nigerian box fights and you don't get in. You know,
I mean, yeah,
it's just really annoying.
Discovery Discovery is a whole other can of worms.
Yeah,
It
it
is
is. I just
it is such a
ah
mess right now, and it's no longer if your map is good, it's just all RNG and luck based.
exactly.
Nothing is all one way, and it's like even maps with like you've got different sections for it, like combat, death run, that sort of thing. Even then, they don't get all those right.
Hmm.
And I mean, thank goodness Epic got rid of most of the obviously all the scandal of the racist based maps.
Yeah,
Thank goodness they got rid of most of those.
yeah. There's
There's
still
still,
some though, and it's
yeah,
like, ugh.
it's like all these AI generated images, and
I saw like Romanian box fights. Like it's
I actually think I saw that one too in Discovery. Yeah, it
yeah,
was like, like all the
Jamaican zoners.
images. Yeah,
It's so bad.
yeah. I like people. I don't know why people actually play them
It's
because,
probably for the meme factor. Honestly, it's just funny.
yeah, I think I know I didn't check any of them out, and I
Yeah, I'm
plan
not
to
gonna
not
support
check them
that.
out.
Yeah,
Um, I just try and stay away from all those sorts of things and just put out the maps that I think are actually going to do well.
exactly.
But yeah, no, I
But
mean, it is. There are many things that could be worked on for Discovery. I think they need to put way more resources into not fixing it, but making sure like the process for getting in is way
oh
different.
yeah,
The moderation needs to be changed, and
yeah. No, I totally agree with you.
mm, I think the outpour that creative people have given this map, not map, sorry, this discovery system for the
Uh huh.
maps, um, they finally started to do something. And yes, I know they were on break, but they have not been on break for like what 3 weeks now.
Yeah, they're back. Why is all those maps still there? Why is I just got to scroll down a little bit. Oh, there's a guy with a freaking hat and he's just half naked and it's AI. I don't want
Yeah,
to see that.
yeah. It's like I kind of understood Epic couldn't do much like during that Christmas break, but then when they
Yeah,
came back and still didn't do anything for like 2 weeks, it was just like, huh?
yeah. It's
I
like, well,
was,
you guys are back. Why is this stuff still here?
yeah, it was so confusing as like why Epic didn't focus heavily on fixing issues that are within the community.
Hmm.
And it's like, okay, they can't stop every single issue in the community, but that is one they have control of.
Yeah,
So I get Fortnite does things for a business point of view, but when is having racist maps a good business plan? I,
it
I,
never is. That's horrible.
yeah, I don't think there's ever a good reason to have those there. The only reason they should ever be there is to show what a bad map is like. It's like it makes the others look better. That's about all it
Hmm.
does. But I mean, even then, nowadays you have so many different maps that just copy one another, and I can understand when maps take a theme of a map but change it and add their own ideas in. That's fine.
Yeah,
But when it's like, oh, this person did something that's successful, let me do the exact same thing. No.
exactly. No. That's
Thank
that's all you see in Discovery now.
thank goodness no one can just easily replicate mini BRs. It takes
Oh
so
yeah.
much. Imagine if
Oh god.
someone could replicate a mini BR map.
Oh god. Dude, they just take Starfall and then like turn Starfall into a prefab battle right. Oh, dude,
Oh,
that
that
would
would.
that would kill the community. That would kill it.
If someone ever did that, I think first off, everyone would just get that map removed within a week. And second of all, it would just be like, how?
Yeah.
I mean, I know with all the changes in UEFN, I know they finally found a way to texture things like guns and characters. Um, they are still
That's cool.
learning that and everything, but um, it's now just like if someone could get a hold of just one thing on someone's map and just replicate it, they could steal an entire thing. It makes
Yeah.
it very difficult to have original ideas that no one steals,
Yeah, no,
which
it
is a
was just
shame.
it'd be so bad. That would be
Mm,
so bad. Yeah.
yeah, it is a shame how Discovery has shaped the community in a way. It's forced people to have to put out a new update like every week, even if it's just a bug fix, just to like
It
get it
is
back in
it is
Discovery.
I've only been on Discovery a few times. It is such a pain because if you aren't on Discovery, you won't get plays unless you're getting a steady viewer count on your like trailer or your I made a mini BR video. Thank you, Jackus, for that. But yeah, no, it's Discovery needs big change, and honestly, that's pretty much it. Epic just needs to fix it, and then once that's done, I mean, I think the mini VR community would thrive.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm sure there's big changes that are going to happen this year, as there's always changes that happen,
Yeah,
and there's never not a change. I don't think I've ever seen like even just a month in like this community where it's just like everything goes the same all the way through.
yeah,
Nothing's ever like the same, and I think that is good. It means things are evolving and changing, and sometimes for the better, sometimes not. But
yeah,
um, but yeah, I think Discovery it just needs a couple changes in it. Things need to change, and I think it would be for the better if things do.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, no, I think I think what you're doing around this community with your content creation and creative creations are great.
Hmm.
And especially since you are a well currently a just 1.0 map as well.
Yeah.
especially for
No,
VR.
I'm surprised I'm getting as much support as as I am, honestly, because 1.0 maps don't really do that well anymore.
Hmm.
I don't know of a current 1.0 map on the top of my head that's like popular, popular, besides maybe like Titan, or trying to think of another one.
I honestly
There's
can't.
probably a few that I forgot about.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's really hard to be a 1.1.0 creator now, especially since all the smaller creators are like, just, they can't, they don't, like, a lot of people don't have even a laptop, like the stuff that we're working on.
Yeah.
A lot of people, have their consoles instead, and they can't do it. And it's just like, well, they can't grow unless they basically have to break the mold,
Yeah.
in order to grow.
Yeah. I mean, obviously breaking the mold can be good, but if you
Yeah,
set that as a standard that someone has to break the mold every single time,
yeah.
where's the
It's like,
mold?
what's the point? Yeah,
Like, if you're gonna have that long, where's the mold? There's gonna be
exactly.
whose debates idea? Where does it start? But if you just have everyone has to break the mold when they come in, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
But no, I think it'll be great to have more 1.0 maps back in the system. And
yeah. It's
even
just
though
it's a
UEFN is,
limited engine.
yeah, especially since 1.0, I don't think it's had like a major update in ages.
No, no, it hasn't.
Like,
Um,
it's had a couple of
Actually,
weapons, but
it's had like a few weapons and a lot of glitches that have
yeah.
come.
Well, there's always
Dude,
glitches. There's never
I
not.
just replay mode. Oh, replay mode. Oh,
Oh,
replay mode.
hmm.
Oh, replay mode. Do we want to get into that? Gonna be here for a bit.
I mean, yeah. I
Ugh.
personally haven't. I don't use replay mode too much, as I'm not normally recording in-game stuff.
Hmm.
But I know OJ on the team. The amount of times he's yelled at replay mode.
Exactly, dude. I've been making a show. I don't know if you heard of it. It's called Back to Shardsley. I've been making it for like a year now.
Yeah.
Replay mode is the bane of my existence. So today's actually the 1 year anniversary of Cardinal, and I've been editing Cardinal because I've been remastering Cardinal season 1, and that's coming out literally later today. You're probably gonna be asleep though, but
Yeah.
uh, I try to make a trailer, right? Because I published Cardinal season 2. I made a trailer with that,
Hmm.
and then I go into replay mode. I'm like, okay, well, we recorded like some sessions, and let's get these clips. My character is floating in the sky, running in the sky. My map didn't load, and my camera gets blurry for some reason every like once in a while,
Mm.
and I'm like, what? How does it mess up that badly? How does it screw up that badly? And with Back to Shardsley, I had to. So even in Cardinal season 2 now, that's completely broken. It does the same thing as Cardinal season 1. So I had to make a mock version where it has barely anything in it. It's just modular terrain,
Mm.
and I had to record from there. It is so annoying.
Mm.
Like replay mode was a lot better even like a month ago.
Mm.
It's just I hate it.
I'm glad that that's not one of the things I work with a lot. By the sounds
Yeah.
of it, it's not.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
But no. Is there anything you want to get out there? Anything you want to say? Anything you want to promote?
Um well, I mean, all I got to say is this year is going to be crazy with Cardinal season like 3. And I
Hmm.
think season 4 is coming out this year too. It's
Yeah.
probably going to be at the end. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, this is my final year in FNC.
Oh,
Um, I'm
okay.
gonna be moving on at the end of the year when Cardinal like ends. So yeah, no, this is my
Oh,
final year.
Okay.
I don't think I've told that publicly, but I guess it's gonna be in the podcast. So
Wow. Yeah.
yeah, it's been a
No,
while,
that's
and I want to move on. So
yeah, no. Well, hopefully it's a great last year then.
hmm
But yeah, thank you for joining me. Been a great episode.
my pleasure. My pleasure.
And thank you all for listening. We will be back with another episode next week. See you all later.
So yeah.